Well, I'm finally back into my parents' place. Like I mentioned in my last video, which I know was kind of a long time ago. I know I haven't really made or haven't really been making any long form videos for like the past couple weeks, but I've just been super busy with like moving everything and getting everything moved back into my parents' place, and then obviously having to get my setup all set back up and everything like that. It's been a hassle, but we are finally ready to go. And yeah, I wanted to make a video talking about Avengers Doomsday because there's actually a pretty interesting theory that I saw for Avengers Doomsday. There are just some pop-ups that are popping up on my screen that I gotta get rid of real quick. Alrighty, so the idea for this theory that I've been going around or that I've been seeing go around is that the Avengers, instead of how it was in Infinity War and Endgame, where the Avengers lose in Infinity War and then win in Endgame, is that this time it'll be switched around and that the Avengers will win in Doomsday, but then they will be defeated in Secret Wars, and there's actually a lot of evidence to back that theory up. Like, for one, Kevin Feige has already admitted that Avengers Secret Wars will be the soft reboot of the MCU. So after Avengers Secret Wars, the MCU is going to be soft rebooted, and some things will be the same, some things will be different. Like, for example, the Fantastic Four will probably already be, like, in the MCU. That'll be, like, their main home planet after Secret Wars. Once everything gets reset, it'll probably be that the Fantastic Four has always been in the Earth 616 universe, and then it'll probably be the same thing for mutants, where the mutants were always in, Earth 616, they were always around. So things like that will change, but like basically all the normal stuff that has happened in the past will be the same pretty much. So yeah, some things will change, some things will be different, and with that being said, I think that probably means that the Avengers are not going to win in Secret Wars because maybe what I think could happen, what I've seen a lot of other people speculate what could happen as well, is that, like I mentioned, the heroes will defeat Doctor Doom in Avengers Doomsday. They'll think everything is good and everything is like back to normal, and then Avengers Secret Wars, or maybe the end of Doomsday, will reveal that RDJ's Doctor Doom, or like the Doctor Doom for Avengers Doomsday, was just like a decoy Doom, or like maybe just like a clone Doom, or a variant of Doom, and the real Doctor Doom will be like coming into play for Avengers Secret Wars. Like, he'll be like, alright, my decoy Doctor Doom didn't work out, so now it's time for me to step in, and he'll either also be played by Robert Downey Jr., or maybe they'll get a different actor to play him, like maybe Cillian Murphy, because I know a lot of people, including myself to be honest, wanted Cillian Murphy as Doctor Doom, but we got Robert Downey Jr., and it doesn't sound that bad, to be honest. Like, they put out another trailer for Avengers Doomsday the other day, and like Robert Downey Jr. does sound pretty good as Doctor Doom. So I'm not necessarily complaining about Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom, but yeah, there were some people who were like, "Oh, it's just nostalgia and this and that," which I can understand. But yeah, so they'll either have the real Doctor Doom also be played by Robert Downey Jr. and maybe it'll be a similar situation to like what Kang was with Jonathan Majors, where like every version of Kang was played by Jonathan Majors. So maybe it'll be a similar situation with like Doctor Doom, where every version of Doctor Doom is played by Robert Downey Jr. So, like once they defeat the Doctor Doom in Doomsday, then the real Doctor Doom will come into play, and like I mentioned, that one that gets defeated will either be like a weaker variant or it'll just be like a clone or something like that. And then the real Doctor Doom will be the villain of Avengers Secret Wars, and he will win. Like, he will merge the timelines, he will merge the incursions, and the incursions will happen. Everything will get. My monitor froze for a second. I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, I'll merge the timelines. Everything will be, reset, and we'll get the soft reboot that has already been confirmed to happen for Avengers Doomsday. And there's another interesting theory that I also kind of thought was kind of ridiculous, but when I actually looked at it more, I was like, wait a second, that kind of adds up. So let me go ahead and show you what that is right now. Alrighty, so this is basically the idea that I've seen going around. Like, I saw this post on Twitter the other day, or I think it was actually earlier today, and I was like, wait a second, that kind of like makes sense in a way. Although it's kind of ridiculous when you think about it. Yeah, that's what happens in the movie. So here, as you can see, the Avengers, the first movie, its logo has a full circle, or like basically a full circle, and the Avengers win in that movie. And then same thing with Avengers Age of Ultron, the A is in a full circle, and the Avengers won in that movie. But for Avengers Infinity War, it had only a half circle, as you can see. There's like this half point right here, and there's no bottom part of the logo like we can see right here, and you can see right here. Now, it could just be like a wording thing, maybe, because Age of Ultron, as you can see, is in like pretty small letters. So that could be why it doesn't have the half circle right here, because this is like wider, because there's more words. So maybe that's why it's only a half circle. But in the one where there's only the half circle, they lost in that movie. Like, they did not defeat Thanos, they lost, and that movie didn't have the full circle. Then in Avengers Endgame, as you can see, the logo once again has the half circle, or not the half circle, the full circle. As you can see, it's got a full circle around the A. And what happened in Endgame? They won. And now, looking at the logos for Doomsday and Secret Wars, Doomsday once again has the full circle going around it, but Secret Wars does not. It has a half circle, just like in Infinity War, where the Avengers lost. So, maybe that's a clue, maybe that's a reach, I don't know, but it's a fun little idea to think about. Like, they one full circle, one full circle, one full circle, but the one where it was a half circle, they lost. And so now that this is a full circle and this is a half circle, maybe they win in Doomsday and then lose in Avengers Secret Wars. So, that's kind of the basic idea that I have for this theory. You guys let me know if you think that is indeed what is going to happen, and what you thought of the D23, basically the same San Diego Comic-Con trailer that we got for Avengers Doomsday. It was actually a pretty good trailer. I think I liked this trailer more than the last one. Last trailer was pretty good, but this trailer was a lot more suspenseful in a way. Like, it was a lot more intense. Like, there was a lot more aura farming moments in it. So this trailer that we just got at D23 was a pretty dead good trailer, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that is essentially going to wrap it up for this video. We are only 49 subscribers away from 800. We are at 751. So if you have not subscribed yet, make sure you're subscribed. And I'll probably get around to getting like the posters on the wall and my clock back on the wall over time. But yeah, I just haven't really put those back on the wall yet. So I'm gonna try to get back on a more consistent schedule because I've been kind of slacking these last couple of weeks. But yeah, that is really all I got for this video. You guys let me know if you're looking forward to Avengers Doomsday. It comes out December 18th. It is only like 4 months away. So we're in the end game. We're approaching it. It's coming out real soon. And that's really all I got for this video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.